Physics Blender. I love 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 Physics Blender. Subscribe for more videos.
Let's continue your assessment about refraction of light, paper 2 for extended candidates, and we have now question 7. Okay, light travels in vacuum and then enters a glass block. Which statement about the speed of light is correct? The speed of light in the glass block is 2 times 10 to the power of 8 meter per second. So the two media we have here, we have light travels in vacuum and then enters glass block. You know that the speed of light in vacuum is 3 times 10 to the power of 8 meter per second. Okay? And also we consider the speed of light in air the same numerical value. The difference is negligible because it's very small. Which statement about the speed of light is correct? You know that this is the highest, the greatest value of speed of light in all media. So which statement about the speed of light is correct? They are not the same. The speed of light in glass and speed of light in vacuum, they are not the same. So the speed of light in vacuum should be greater. Okay, and you know its value already. Okay, this ratio or this factor, this value is known as the refractive index. So the answer is A. You can choose A, and you are sure it's the correct statement. Why? Because the speed of light in vacuum, as I told you, should be greater than the speed of light in any other media. But I will prove it to you, and I will tell you in details why we choose this one. Okay, so the refractive index N is the ratio between speed of light in vacuum and speed of light in the medium. Okay, so if you just apply this equation, substitute, so it's 3 times 10 to the power of 8 divided by 2 times 10 to the power of 8. So the answer will be 1.5, which is the refractive index. So you can say that cross multiplication C equals 1.5 times V. Okay, C is the speed of light in vacuum, V is the speed of light in the glass block. And N has no unit. So here when I say 1.5, it has no unit because it's a ratio between two similar quantities. Is it clear? Okay, so the answer for this one is A. Let's move to question 8. Question 8 is also important and it's challenging. Okay. A prism is made from transparent plastic. In this plastic, light travels at 0.80 C. So you don't have here the numerical value for the speed of light in plastic. You have it as a ratio, okay, related to the speed of light in a vacuum. Where C is the speed of light in air or vacuum, light enters one face of the prism at right angle. When I tell you, or the question is telling you that the light enters or strikes at right angle, it doesn't mean at all that the angle of incidence is 90. No, it means the incident light ray is along the normal, which means the angle of incidence is equal to 0. The angle of refraction also here will be 0. So what happens here? Only the direction will not be changed. Only the speed and the wavelength of the waves will be changed. Okay, so here no change in direction, so angle of incidence and the angle of refraction will be equal to 0. This is not about the question, but it's a chance to tell you this important point. The light just escapes from the sloping face of the prism. The sloping face is this one. So the light, okay, here, the light ray at the boundary, at the boundary. What is angle theta? Theta here, if you remember the critical case, and remember the definition of critical angle is the angle of incidence in the denser medium, which is here glass, okay, corresponds to angle of refraction 90 in the less dense medium. So here the less dense medium is air. So we can consider theta here is critical angle. So we are talking about critical case. Okay, how can you find critical angle? We have the main equation used to find the critical angle is the relation between n and sine critical angle. So you know that n is equal to 1 over sine critical angle. But the problem here, we don't have any idea about n. We don't have direct information about n. How can we find n? We have different equations to find n. It could be the ratio between, so this n, we are trying to find n. This n is equal to the ratio between the speed of light in air and the speed of light in glass. So C, and you substitute here the speed of light in the, plastic, it's a plastic. So here, let me write here, it's a plastic. Okay, so the speed of light here in the plastic is 0.80 C. So you can cancel out C and C. So N equals 1 over 0.80. Okay, just to compare these two equations. Okay, so N equals 1 over 0.80 and is equal to 1 over sine critical angle. So it means that sine critical angle is equal to 0.80. So the critical angle is equal to shift sine this answer. So the answer is 53 degrees.
Subscribe for more videos. I love physics splendor. I love physics splendor. I love physics splendor. I love physics splendor. I love physics splendor.